There's 3 things we do at this stage that are a little different than what most do. So yes, everybody uses assessment tools, and everybody's using it to create self-awareness. Absolutely, if you're doing that, keep doing it. It's a fantastic thing. Here's where I want you to put it on steroids. Because how many of you have had this experience? You bring to your organization a tool, Myers-Briggs, DISC, you name it, whatever. And then people's reaction is kind of like this. Okay, now you know what I am, so bring it. And the expectation is that, if you have your little name tag or your place card about who you are, that the world will change to, it's pretty much how my 12-year-old runs her life. Well, now you know that about me, Mom, so what are you going to do about it? So that's the problem. So if you want to use self-assessment, I encourage you to. Here's what you need to do. You need to create personal advocacy among people to get their own needs met, not to wait for other people to meet their needs. So that's a big piece of what we do. We create personal advocacy. That's the accountability message Tiffany told you about. The second thing is that everybody shares the data from different people on the team and helps create awareness. That's good. The next level is create a mindset shift. You will have in your organization, if you just roll out a tool, you will have people using the different colors, or my favorite one recently was all different birds. Oh, well, that's, so obvious. He's a peacock. There he goes, peacocking again. And it will be actually the excuse for divisiveness, the excuse for why somebody bugs you. The advanced version is show that difference is not he's annoying or he's stupid or anything. It's, wow, that's someone who thinks differently than me. There's diversity. There is my chance to think differently, to think more broadly, and very importantly, to cover my blind spots. So that's the second thing. Personal advocacy to get your needs met, and secondly, very important that you're actually changing the mindset to someone who is different, is not annoying, they are complementary, and they're going to save my butt. Then the third piece is what's really unique. Because we believe in building teams in the business context, the third piece is how does your team's wiring relate to what you're there to do? And I have so many horror stories of teams where when we played out the mandate, one I can think of, large public sector pension fund, and in this team that had realized that its whole mandate was to influence the investment departments about where the fund needed to go. When we did this session, they learned they didn't have one person out of 13 on the team that had a single influencing default anywhere to be found. And then you see that we're cooked, because what we have to do is not wired into us. So we had to do a variety of things to help them cope. So those are the three things we're trying to do at this phase. Not just do a Myers-Briggs and therefore, describe yourself forevermore as an ENTP, but instead to create advocacy to get your needs met, to actually understand why complementarity is what's more valuable and beneficial than similarity, and to understand where is your team at significant risk of not being able to deliver on its mandate.